KTVU's Health and Science editor John Fowler takes a look at Google's moon race in tonight's special report.
At Google headquarters in Mountain View, a model of Spaceship One dominates the lobby, the first private craft twice to reach space. It won the $10 million Ansari X Prize 4 years ago. But to win the $30 million Google Lunar X Prize, you have to go to the moon. Or at least your robot does. And Google says anyone can do it.
This is a rallying cry for a new space race. I think we're at a time when space will open up so that everyone can participate.
This is a lifelong dream. I've wanted to go to the moon since I was 5 or 6 years old.
Santa Cruz software developer Fred Bourgeois leads a team that he says can win that prize. But Richmond science teacher Kevin Myrick is also confident his team will get to the moon first.
We're going more the way the astronauts went, directly, straight there.
2 Bay Area teams and another 15 worldwide are competing for the prize. Google acknowledges it's an advertising gimmick, but with a serious goal.
It's educational, it's creative, and it's entrepreneurial. This is the way to innovate. Incentive prizes have a great history of producing fantastic results.
Former Air Force officer Tiffany Montague points to Charles Lindbergh. He flew solo across the Atlantic to win the Orteig Prize. $25,000 didn't cover his costs. But that flight helped launch today's multi-billion-dollar-a-year aviation industry. When Spaceship One rocketed over California, the $10 million Ansari X Prize likely didn't cover costs, but this innovation led to Virgin Galactic offering rides to space, possibly as soon as next year. Today, if you're the first to land on the moon with a private non-government robot, move it 500 meters, and send back high-def video, you get $20 million. A $5 million bonus if you find water, and $5 million more if you find a human artifact.
We're aiming for the site near Apollo 17.
Myrick of Richmond leads an international team from India, Bosnia, Serbia, Israel, and South Africa, as well as the U.S. Their robot, a wheeled beach ball. Their philosophy, lofty.
The space program has a direct benefit for people on Earth and a direct benefit for providing a lifestyle that is not detrimental to the environment.
Bourgeois' team, Frednet, is open source, everything in the open. You can see its robot experiments online, a so-called cell phone on wheels, or this baseball-shaped, internally driven Pico rover.
Anybody can join, anybody can participate, anybody can build their own model of our robot. People want to work on something that matters, and this is something that matters. It makes a difference. It really changes the world.
But linked by the internet, team members across the globe face another challenge, vaguely written U.S. laws called ITAR that threaten huge fines in prison for U.S. citizens sharing design details of any space vehicle with someone overseas.
For that reason, we have to take precautions. We can't talk about building a lunar lander. We talk about building a ground-hovering test vehicle.
The Google Prize deadline is 3 years from now. Both teams say they plan to launch in about 2 years.
Onwards to the moon.
Bay Area teams say they plan to partner with existing private launch companies to rocket them to the moon. And they think they can do it for less than $15 million, which means that these space pioneers may actually profit from the prize. Health and Science editor John Fowler, KTVU, Channel 2 News.